Healing from the inside out. First, we will review the issues with foods today, including GMOs, 7 foods to avoid, and how to eat clean. Second, we will also review how to identify the foods that may be food intolerances and removing them from your diet. Last, we will review healthy eating plans and organic foods. GMO foods. There are many GMO foods on the market today. The next slides include 10 of these foods. The best way to avoid these is to choose organic versions of these foods. The top 10 genetically modified foods: corn, soy, cottonseed, papaya, rice, canola, potatoes, tomatoes, dairy products, and peas. On the next slide, we will review the foods that are most likely to create an adverse reaction in the body of many people. As you can see, many of these foods are GMO foods. Again, choosing organic versions may change the way the body reacts. The best way to test this is through an elimination diet, which we will look at an overview in this module and in detail in other modules on our website. Pictured here are the 7 foods that are most common food intolerances. We will review each of these in the next slides. Soy. Most soy is genetically modified. Our bodies are not designed to process GM foods. Therefore, all genetically modified foods should be avoided. In addition, soy has very high levels of estrogen-like compounds that interfere with hormonal balance. Corn. Most corn is genetically modified, like soy, and should be avoided. It is a grain found in most processed foods that converts to sugar in the body and contributes to chronic illnesses such as type 2 diabetes. Look on the back of most processed food and you will see corn syrup. These are most commonly made from GM corn. Gluten is found in grains, especially wheat. It makes grain products sticky. Gluten interferes with digestion, especially in celiac patients who are highly sensitive, and contributes to leaky gut syndrome. It also increases inflammation in the body due to its omega-6 content. Dairy. Name an animal that drinks milk after it has been weaned from its mother. Now, name an animal that drinks the milk from another animal. From this perspective, dairy is very unnatural to our diet. Commercial dairy is especially harmful because of its pharmaceutical content and because homogenization and pasteurization destroy much of its nutrition, including its natural enzymes. The average American consumes more sugar in one day than our early ancestors did in an entire year. Sugar leads to increased insulin production, insulin resistance, and type 2 diabetes. Artificial sweeteners are man-made and our bodies are not designed to process them. They are neurotoxic and contribute to a wide variety of health problems. Eggs and peanuts. Many people are sensitive or allergic to eggs or peanuts. Follow the elimination guidelines to find if this is true for you. As you can see, there are foods that we need to avoid or replace with cleaner, organic choices. Let's take a look at how we can identify which of these foods we can add back into your diet as organic and which we need to remove. Elimination diets are the next step into healing from the inside out. The main focus of the elimination diet is on getting the gluten, dairy, eggs, yeast, and soy out of your diet for 28 days. Doing this, along with eating a diet high in plant fiber, calms inflammation and gives your body a break. Other foods that might be problematic for some are citric, nightshade vegetables, and certain nuts. These foods are removed in the first phase and are slowly added back in before day 28 to note any negative reactions. I have included here a list of the elimination diet foods to include and exclude. I will be going into depth on how to do an elimination diet in another module that will be included on the website. But for now, this is an overview of what you need to look at to include and exclude for an elimination diet. An elimination diet is useful in treating the following health conditions: fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, psoriasis, arthritis, asthma, eczema, IBS, chronic migraines, GERD, anxiety, constipation or diarrhea, sinus problems, weight loss, weight gain, infertility, to name a few. In review, as you can see, elimination diets can help you identify the foods that need to be removed from your diet for better health. We will be reviewing the elimination diet in detail in additional modules. Next, we will look at leaky gut, which is many times the result of eating these reactive foods and the healing process. What is leaky gut and how does it affect me? Undigested protein molecules in the small intestine can create holes and cause inflammation. Once that happens, the undigested protein can get into the bloodstream. If you have protein in the bloodstream, the body recognizes it as a foreign invader and starts to attack it. This can cause autoimmune diseases such as hives, eczema, mental fog, or fatigue, joint pain, swelling, or arthritis. Food allergies are a key sign. How to heal leaky gut. Food contains substances that are either helpful or harmful to the healing of the gut. A great way to determine these foods that cause a negative reaction is by following a leaky gut syndrome diet. Diet is the most important factor when trying to find the answer to the question, how to heal a leaky gut. Make sure that you follow the suggestions below in order to give your gut a fighting chance in healing itself. Leaky gut diet. Eat foods that are rich in fiber. Fiber-rich foods help in the cleansing of waste in your body. Eat lots of onions, leeks, and garlic. These foods kill yeast and prevent yeast overgrowth. Drink lots of water and fresh juices. Make sure that the foods that you eat are gluten-free. Stay away from foods that cause an allergic reaction. Avoid packaged and processed foods. These foods are void of nutrients because the nutrients are destroyed during the processing. Foods that contain high amounts of refined sugar should be avoided. Avoid dairy products such as eggs, milk, butter, cheese, except for yogurt. Avoid soda, alcohol, and drinks that contain caffeine. Don't overeat and only eat when you are hungry. Overeating can slow down the digestive process, and this is a deterrent to the healing of the gut. Organic. On the following slides, you will find examples of USDA Organic, and Foods to Buy Organic. We will also look at organic meat. Included here are some examples of organic foods that you would find in the grocery store. Look for the USDA Organic label. This guarantees that there is no chemical fertilizer, pesticides, antibiotics, food additives, irradiation, GMO, or sewage sludge used in the production of these products. Included in this slide are examples of organic foods found in grocery stores. Look for the USDA Organic label. This guarantees that there is no chemical fertilizer, pesticides, antibiotics, food additives, irradiation, GMOs, or sewage sludge used in the production of these products. When choosing to buy produce, organic is the best choice. But if you are on a budget, here is a list of the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. The Dirty Dozen refers to the produce that are best bought organically, and the Clean 15 are the produce lowest in pesticides and safest to buy non-organic. Grass-fed cattle is the best choice due to the fact that they use no antibiotics, no hormones, and they are free roaming. GMOs are not a part of their diet, and the meat is significantly healthier. In conclusion, healthy eating is a way of life. The best way to sustain a healthy life and to lower your chances for disease is to eat a vegan diet. I have included a vegan food pyramid. When eating a vegan diet, be sure to include vitamin B12 through supplements or nutritional yeast. I want to thank you and wish you happy, healthy eating.